What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Another edition Holy Try Football Podcast with me, AY. Coming to you from the People State Capital, the red state, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. To my west, D-Berg. What's up?
The best weather of the year on Saturday. Can't wait.
Does look good.
72, probably mid 60s in the afternoon. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
Honestly, it could be downpour and 40 degrees. It's the first weekend, full weekend of the year. I'd still love the weather and have a great time. Maybe not as great a time, but I'd still have a great time. I'd still love it.
True. Can to my east. What's up?
Nothing much. I'm thinking. It's got me thinking. I think the only weekend in recent memory that I can think back to, the last weekend that had that type of weather, downpour, terrible for Labor Day weekend. I may be misremembering or not remember specific ones, but it was coming down in 2017 for number 6 Penn State's first opening weekend game that I didn't go to because I was on Saturday with Joseph at Loach's wedding.
Wow.
In Bell, Pennsylvania.
Power Loach.
Power Loach. It was raining. It was downpouring, terrible weather.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Of him not, since I don't see him ever anymore. Hopefully he's not listening here. Maybe he is. But serves him right for having his wedding on Labor Day weekend. One of the best weekends of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that because, I remember that storm coming in contact. I can't remember if the Pitt, that was the infamous Pitt went the overtime with Youngstown State. Who could forget?
Not one that they lost, right, though.
No, not the one they lost. No. So it could have been worse. But, I remember that I think Pitt was up maybe 2 touchdowns, and this black cloud is coming toward the stadium and occurred on the field as well.
I don't know. You let me know. Or listeners, write in if there's been a Labor Day since 2017 that was raining.
Get the Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah.
Oh, Pitt was up 21-0 in that game. It was even worse than I thought.
And then the storm clouds rolled in.
And then won 28-21 in overtime. Unbelievable.
Wow. 21 unanswered from the Guinos.
That's right.
Got the job done. Well, yeah, it is Labor Day. It's week 1. We made it. Week 0 in the books. That was fine.
Yeah.
Decent game, a little sloppy over in Dublin. Some nice heroics on the island late. It was enough.
Dan Mullen, probably the biggest loser of the weekend despite the victory, I would say.
Calandra
I
looks
don't know.
good.
Biggest loser might be his Avery Johnson's father and brother.
That's true, yeah.
Off the field, yes.
That was some pretty gross antics on the field, at least. Very sloppy. From when the little bits I was able to catch here and there and going back and watching. With that four combined fumbles, including one on each side inside the 5.
In the red zone area,
inside the 10, maybe.
Yeah.
First
got the muff punt.
Ugly.
Yeah. I mean, I think you could chalk a lot of it up to the first game and the rain and stuff like that. But I do think Avery Johnson's dynamism, or whatever it's called, dynamism, I think we talked about it last week, was stifled by the rain and the sloppy field. I think, it's not you don't love what you saw from him, but I don't think it was necessarily too bad of a game from him. He hit the wide open receivers, it made some nice throws on the run, and I think he can cut a lot better and do a lot more on had they been playing on some of the synthetic turf, but
not on the pitch.
Yeah, not on the pitch, not meant for the pitch. That's for sure.
The early loss of Dylan Edwards didn't help either.
Yeah, that was tough. Tough to see him go down. It's an ankle injury. I know it was on the punt. It was literally on the first touch of the game for Kansas State.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Ankle, yeah.
Wow, that's a bummer. The soccer pitch, not too kind.
No.
in Dan's home, in incestual homeland. But I coming away, Becht looked awesome. I thought he was great. I know the Iowa State line wasn't looking too good in pass protection. Kansas State was able to get after him, but he was able to make some people miss. He's a little jitterbuggy in there, and then eventually that line did make their way, and they had some pretty good running game down the stretch. I know that as well. Iowa State in the driver's seat. Nothing feels better, right? You get a conference win, you fly back. I think they do jump right back into it playing somebody this week, but it should be somebody relatively weaker, I think.
It is number 5 Dakota.
Oh, number 5. Are they good? They're not the state, right? They're not number 5 Dakota State.
I don't think so.
Like North Dakota State is decent. North Dakota is decent, right? And South Dakota State is decent.
I think so.
Are good. All three
I
of
think
those are good.
the 3. I think those are the 3 most reliable Dakotas. I can't say the same for the Yotes.
So good on them. I mean, I think they'll take it. And this was a lot of people's favorites, the Big 12.
Actually, they were 11-3 last year. So
Wow,
even number 5.
Wow.
Took the Rabbits to OT actually.
All the
So
Dakota.
I
Stay
just take
correct.
the crow. Apologies to the Yotes fans.
Not something to be trifled with, I guess.
No.
Be on high alert. It'd be hilarious if they came back and lost that game. But I mean, what do you take away from this? Week 0, I don't know why you would agree to do this as Kansas State.
Yeah.
Were they given the choice?
I don't know. It's their home game. Like, you're right. I don't know who brought it to the table. It might have been a Your Mark special as the TV exec, but I don't know. Are you blowing it up? What are you thinking of this, or after you've seen it? Making a big deal out of Avery Johnson and Kansas State's performance?
No.
Because even you figure that Florida State performance last year didn't come on here be like, oh, I guess it was like more Georgia Tech's maybe a little better than we thought.
Right.
So
None of us had Kansas State winning it though. So
I had the Clones, didn't I?
no. I'm sorry. Kansas State winning the Big 12 though. So
Oh, right. Yeah.
not too big of a death blow yet.
Right.
For at least for our predictions. Any of the other games we want to talk about? Mullen eking it out. That was a nice debut for him.
I think he's oof. That's
I'm
tough,
excited
man.
to see how that continues on.
To crash and burn from Florida into that, yikes. I mean, obviously I did not watch. I didn't even think it was streaming anywhere. I didn't see it.
I caught the highlights for that. Yeah.
Where to watch? Mountain West Network, Silver State Sen. SEN.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Silver State Sen is.
Stanford Steve said he caught it on the Mountain West app, which I didn't know.
There it is. Yeah,
Wow.
I did not.
Average.
Orgy with a paltry 3 for 3, 37 yards. And they didn't play the guy that took him down.
Orgy. He played the whole
Malik.
game, or was that just in like spot duty?
So yeah,
It was mostly Landria.
Landria played for the most part. Okay.
and he had 6 carries in the game too.
That's good. I like that. Kansas looked nice. Hopefully, I heard Daniels was he like ran off the field with his arm hanging once, but he kept playing, and hopefully he can stay healthy all year. That'll be fun in the Big 12, and I don't know. Fresno State doesn't look like it looks like they're for a rebuilding year this year. I think out in the Mountain West on that Mountain West app. Well, if you're checking it,
Watch it happen there.
yeah, watch them rebuild there.
I'll have to look into that for this YO game Thursday.
That's a good.
And then Stanford Steve, what do you have to say about Gil Branson's 100 yards? Yeah,
No, I mean, Stanford Steve was saying last week they might not win a game this year.
Yeah.
They might. I think they might get San Jose State. and they might nip one of these East Coast teams traveling out west. But
Could be Pitt.
I don't understand Gilbranson. Wasn't Gilbranson halfway decent at Oregon State a couple of years ago?
he had to have been somewhat decent if I remembered his name, I guess.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe he just got nobody out there.
I think you got to go to Bear Bachmeyer coming in.
Which one? I thought they were both at BYU. Or is that there's a third one, right? So the one is at Stanford, and the two are at BYU?
I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, you're right. The Wikipedia page was wrong.
Which one? Which wiki?
He signed in December and then transferred in May.
Oh, no, that's that's
So
right.
he was in the UCLA.
Stanford,
He was
right?
in the Stanford recruiting class, but then left it before
Yeah.
with everything that happened, obviously.
With everything that happened. The one that's starting at BYU is freaking wearing number 47, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Okay, yeah. So he's wearing 47 at BYU. And then his brother, with the Tiger was at Stanford, right? I think.
Now we're deep in the weeds.
We're going too far in. I know there's a Bear, a Tiger, and a Hank Bachmeyer.
Yeah. One of them was at Stanford, and then
I think Tiger was at Stanford, and then Bear and Hank are both at BYU, I believe. I don't know where Tiger is. Brother Tiger played 2 years at Stanford. No, Tiger's at BYU. Brother Hank played quarterback at Wake Forest, Louisiana Tech, and Boise State.
I didn't know.
We'll keep you abreast to the Bachmeyers.
Has 4 siblings, brothers Hank, Tiger, and Buck. How'd you get Hank with the other 3? And sister Ellen.
Played it safe.
I think Hank was the first one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
All right.
right.
Anything else from news and notes here for the week? We had a bunch of announcements on starting quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of just let the news and notes go. Figure we'll pick up with news and notes once we get into the season. So next week we'll have some news and notes.
Yeah.
Still feels like the off season. I guess that we're in week mode, but everything seems like off season news. We'll pick it back up next week.
We shall.
Well, we got a nice slate this week. Put a little extra on here to get us started.
Good. I like it.
No real separation last week.
Now, yes, what we thought was separation Saturday turned out not to be.
But we got plenty of opportunities this week.
This is the 3 top 10 matchups. Is the first time this has happened since 2017, I think, or something like that. The same weekend. Period.
I feel like that should be longer too.
Maybe I'm.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just it just feels bigger.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The Thursday, the comment that the usual Thursday crackers aren't there, even though we do have 2 on our slate here. But no offense,
Yeah.
Mike Brown.
Is it the best week one ever though? Question.
Yeah, it could be.
It's up there.
Remember the one back in 2017, that fateful rainy 2017 with the 1 versus 3 match. Florida State, Alabama, the beginning of the decline for Jimbo. At that point, I was still calling him the best play caller in college football, I think.
Yeah.
So we're going in chronological order here?
We are.
All right. South Florida, Mike Brown. Boise's losing a lot. The weather 90 degrees, could storm at any minute. Dew points all the way up. How do you think Boise's going to be able to handle the humidity down there, the crampage?
Could be. Yeah, I'm taking the fly. I'm taking a lot of points this weekend, I believe.
We saw last year Boise opened up at Georgia's
Southern.
It was Southern
Or State. Maybe it might have been State.
It's one of those two, but it was what, like 48, 45, something like that?
Let's see it. Southern, Georgia Southern, 56-45.
56-45. So the defense didn't handle it, but the offense behind Jensen.
I forgot about that. And then they played the crazy game against Oregon. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were in Statesboro. That's right. Yeah, Boise losing a lot. Returning QB Madsen, RB.
He's nothing to write home about.
No, not sure.
At least from where you left off last year.
We're thinking Sire Gaines at running back. I know the Boise State pass rush last year was very good. I think they bring some of that back, but I mean, South Florida, they played that QB carousel last year with Brown, the talented kid who didn't know the playbook, according to Mike Brown.
Byron is Byron. I think it's Byram.
Byram Brown. He was banged up towards the end of the year, and then the talented kid didn't know the play. Mike Brown said, didn't know what he was doing in the huddle.
It's tough.
All the talent in the world, but didn't know what he was doing. So maybe he learned the playbook by now.
Hopefully.
A little wet damper on the weekend, not even weather related. Jim Leavitt, that's a news and note we can talk about. Arrested, felony counts for grand theft, stealing the Louis Vuitton bag, or grabbing the Louis Vuitton bag from his ex while pushing her or something like that.
With a shove.
And he's not even in Tampa right now. He's in town because he had mended fences with USF and was going to be inducted into the Ring of Honor or the Hall of Fame or whatnot.
Which was a story unto itself.
Yes, because they had settled their differences over why he was fired back in 2010 for allegedly choking a player. And he's back in town for this honoring, and he gets arrested. This is perfect. Very good, Jim Leavitt. Very good.
Interesting guy.
Kansas State defensive coordinator. So, all that might be one of the games that we'd go dive deeply the most into, I think. It's been
Well, if you think about it,
was that?
If you think about it,
all that
Florida's turning into
I'm going with that. I'm thinking some juice there for Mike Brown and them. I've seen a lot of 5.5s out there right now, so I'll jump on the 6.5 we've got in that here.
They got a lot. They got a lot going for them. You got the Leavitt, you got the Mike Brown effect, and the Holy Tri. Oh, the Holy Tri Selvey.
Oh yeah, Selvage the third. SF
South Bend, yeah.
We've a lot invested. Like one of our sister teams is definitely South Florida.
Oh, they're up there with Kansas State for me for sure.
Yeah, out of respect for the sister, I will take. I agree, it'll be a little bit heartbreaking. Maybe a backdoor cover for Mike Brown. They lose by field goal.
Okay.
Is he going?
He said he's not. He said he's got a lot of people going, including Colin, who was filling him in.
Sherwin's.
Sherwin, giving him the some some heads up that Goalish. I mean, we may be breaking news that's not privy to everybody. If we don't lose this year, it may not be his time down there in Tampa may not be long.
Cody Burns is involved, I should add, too.
KODI.
KODI.
Yeah, Boise's getting a lot of love for this kind of their odds on the Mountain West. They're just kind of getting shoot in again as the G5.
Not me.
I know, but me, I said last week.
You and Dan.
I said, you know what? Like G5, it's kind of just like Boise's to lose.
They threw it like Ohio State.
I'm gonna say, go and prove it. I think Boise wins. Let's go first week 1 HP. Let's go Boise by 4-6.
Yeah.
Good game down there in Tampa.
Everybody consensus on it.
We're on Mike Brown.
I like it. Big news here. Taylor Swift, congratulations on your engagement. Will you be celebrating at Arrowhead this weekend? Or not even this weekend, this Thursday?
We'll see.
We'll have to hear. We'll have to hear back from her on that.
There has to be some prop about when their first public appearance will be after their pending nuptials, planned nuptials were announced here.
Cincinnati, Nebraska football game at Arrowhead is pretty awesome if that's the case.
Big week for the Reading area as their own Taylor Swift engaged, and this past Friday, her
Wyomissing product, right?
Her high school Wyomissing, if she went there, I don't know if she did or not, but where she's from, Wyomissing, took down Southern Columbia in week 1.
Wow.
It is a much bigger school, but
it is. And they had 2 of the Penn State linemen are from there.
Still, so a nice run for Wyomissing lately.
Good job, Wyomissing.
Onto the field, you have Rayola and Sorsby. Satterfield, I think for some reason, I don't know where my sheet went. I think I had them going like 7-5 this year.
Wow.
Yeah, you had some belief.
But I also had Nebraska at 9-3.
I think if you're having them go 9-3, then they're going to have to get this win, I think.
I do think they get the win here. And I'm going to take the points again.
Ooh.
Because I have respect for Cincinnati this year. I don't know if it's not. I don't think it's Sorsby, but I'm not sure what it is. But give me Nebraska by 6.
I'm expecting Nebraska to take a step forward as well here. I think I am. I don't want to buy in on the Matt Rule third-year thing that everybody always points to. But I do think Raiola, with the tutelage of the mad scientist Daner, I think they'll be pretty hard to handle here. I saw that Cincinnati team and what they did against Pitt last year. So I'll
Big Dookie.
Yeah, I'll take the Cornhuskers and lay the points here. They'll win by 10. It's not even at Cincinnati. This is Arrowhead. There's gonna be tons of Nebraska fans.
Oh, I think it's actually GEHA Field at Arrowhead.
Oh,
I did not know that.
Yeah, isn't it
gay Field?
Yep.
I'm going Taylor Swift Nation, the Swifties, though it'll be a partial crowd for Cincinnati with this news, and they win it outright, actually.
Oh.
All 3 phases covered here.
Wow.
That's right.
Okay, I don't mind it.
I like it. Oh, this one I'm excited about Friday. Will we be able to watch it? That's the question. If any YouTube TV subscribers out there, I've been seeing the advertisements. Everybody's yelling at us to go.
I got the email last night, and I was through my phone. Every year, it seems like this happens. This time of year.
It is all a negotiating tactic. You know, they'll resolve it beforehand.
I know. Yeah, they will. But this game, I think this is one of the first AY games of the year. Well, that spawned.
This one's exciting.
That spawned it. The first game that spawned it was Illinois, Indiana.
But
this game was second. I am so fired up for this game. I covered this in my Big 12 preview. I picked Baylor to win the Big 12. I fully acknowledge that their pass defense and defense in general is complete arse. And this is not a great matchup for that at all. But like I said, Rander, you had all offseason to figure something out.
defensive coach, too.
You had all offseason to figure something out here, yes. Sawyer Robertson, we know his name. A lot of people know his name. I think many more will know his name after this game. Give me the Bears on the field. Fully acknowledging Auburn could go in there and beat them, but Big 12 unaffected still.
Make it 2 of us. I got Baylor.
There you go. I think this game is going to be excellent. I think too many people are making a big deal out of Hughes' golfing game and him throwing his visor. And I don't even think it truly matters that much who the quarterback is.
What about his hospital bed?
His hospital bed is
not enough is made about his hospital.
Not enough is being made out of that one. They don't have Thorne in there, so they're good to go. honestly. They have their 3 coordinators and the 3 quarterbacks running out there. They'll be fine because they're throwing to Singleton and they're throwing to Coleman. So those guys, they're going to be taking these little screens 200 yards, not a piece, 200 yards combined, and they'll win by at least a field goal here. I think they'll get a 7-point win in Baylor. This is going to be a nice win.
All right.
Yeah, this is you cannot really draw up a worse opening matchup for a Randers first game with these weapons. I guess it'll be a great test, a fantastic test. So we'll see. Fired up for that. Same time, I want to ask you, which game will you? I think we'll try and have both going, but if you can only have one game going, I'm going with Auburn Baylor for sure. As opposed to this next one.
Oh, that's true. They are head to head. Wow, I didn't even realize that. I thought there was an hour gap. I guess I know I'll be watching at 9:30. We glossed over him. But Sam Houston looking to bounce back.
They are. The Ramblin' Wreck traveling out to Boulder, laying 4.5. Do we know who's starting for Colorado yet?
Yeah, he said he said literally in his press conferences, I don't know why you media are making a big deal out of it. Don't know. I'm starting Caden Salter. Is like he's a senior. What do you mean? You took both your quarterbacks to fucking media day.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I don't know what the confusion is. Like shut the fuck up, Dion.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I did not see that, but
yes.
Okay, so Salter is starting. I feel like I heard. Did I hear that the Buffs O line was like all dinged up? I think I heard
I
that.
did not hear about that in that same.
I don't know that it's mattered the entire time he's been there.
They have that stud tackle that was now a sophomore, but besides that, it's not great. Defense is fine. Look, I think with Colorado, I know they're covered so much, but like, I mean, Dion's been in Texas all year. I just feel like it's like, I mean, rightfully so. He's getting treatment for his illnesses, but I don't know, just doesn't seem like they're fully ready to go. I mean, they could be.
They do have a lot of not talent. I wouldn't say talent, but a lot of their guys are like, upperclassmen now that they had that transferred in that stayed around. So it's not like they're like super young or like, they've been in the program now, which I think is a plus. Like you said, he hasn't necessarily been there, but I don't know. There's a lot of people loving Georgia Tech. I think I'm going to ride it with the Van Danberg and Haynes here.
Yeah, I'm locking them up too.
You're locking.
Road favorite. What could go wrong? Week 1.
See, I was on Georgia Tech for 3 months until this last minute.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure where I'm going to switch now. Give me Ramblin'.
Okay. Another clean sweep.
This next one. First off, I cannot stand this color matchup. Syracuse, Tennessee, in Atlanta. The Vols laying 13.5, which is a lot of points, especially if you look back to last year and see how much Syracuse scored, and then you realize Syracuse lost everything. Took my cap and Jelly getting the nod there starting, but I don't love it against this defense with all they lost. And I kind of think this is like a 21-7 game. It's just gonna be gross.
Wow, yeah, that'd be. What's the total? The total has to be much higher than that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would think so. I know McCoy's not playing for Tennessee. At least I don't think he is. No way he is. But this Tennessee defense still has so much back, and it's weird thinking of a Heupel team, watching them and thinking this team is going to be defense this year. But, I mean, they are. I like Tennessee to cover this game.
Whoa.
Big number.
There's
Like
a big
Tennessee.
number. I will take Franimal.
Wow.
13.5. I'll take him. I think people are down. I do like him as a coach. I've heard that Jonte Cook has come on a little bit, and I think him and Angeli might have a nice connection. This is the former 5-star that originally went to Texas, got in some trouble, went to Washington, immediately left, got in a fight, I think, and has allegedly been okay out at Syracuse and has been impressive. So I'll take that. I'll take him with the points.
Yeah, I don't like picking against Angeli, but Vols are going to beat him pretty good.
I hope Angeli plays well.
Total is 50.5.
No, I should lock that under up.
All right. Vols.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
Saturday alternatives. You going to bring those back this year, AY?
No, we're sticking straight to full games.
All right.
Even though if I would, it'd be first halves, obviously. But let's get to the big one here: Texas, Ohio State. Ohio State up to 2.5 now. Kind of thought it'd stay at 1.5. But anyways, Ohio State laying 2.5 at home to Texas.
A lot to be said.
I've seen some at 1.5, but either way, there's a lot to be said. Do you have a deep breakdown here? Big breakdown, Dan.
Who, me? No, I mean, I'm going, but I don't really have that much. I mean, it's just Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the weather.
How much were tickets?
Like $350, something like that.
Not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those wedding funds.
Paid more.
Yeah. I don't love a guy. It's not Arch's first start, but I don't love him going into this hostile environment in his first game as a full-time starter, right? I like a lot of his supporting cast, but just because Ohio State doesn't have a ton of returning production doesn't mean, obviously, with the way they recruit, that the people that are coming up might not be better than some of the people that they left. I do think there'll be a little bit of growing pains, but at the same time, you got both your coordinators are new. I think the offense are going to be fine out there, right? You got Ryan Day that's actually running the show. The defense, though, Patricia with that face of his and beard, he's lost a lot of weight. He's lost in the ass face. He's lost a lot of weight. There's something to be said, I think, with a new guy coming in. Just because on the other shoe, right? You got with the issues that you have in installing a defense, you have the same thing where Sarkisian may not have that defense to study all year. It's not the same defense he played in January, right? The personnel is going to be different. I do think there might be a little bit of hiccups here and there, but at the same time, I think Patricia, he's been a coach in the NFL for a while. I think he'll be able to make adjustments, and I think he'll be able to play that chess game with Sarkisian enough so, and with that home crowd to get a break or two in the second half, maybe, get to Arch a little bit. And I think this will be a really good game. I like Ohio State to pull it out at the end. I think it'll be like a touchdown drive. I do think Texas will limit Jeremiah Jones like they did the first time around. I think Carnell Tate and Ennis will have good games. But I do think eventually the dam will break on Jeremiah Smith, and he'll be actually the one that gets the touchdown pass to win it at the end. They win by 4, but they were down by 3. It's a game-winning touchdown drive in the shoe.
Yeah, I'm picking Ohio State. Maybe I'm the third or fourth mention of the weather so far on this podcast, but I think that's going to be ripe for the scoring variety. The total sitting at 47.5, but we'll see. Maybe the ass face himself has been just tinkering along and with doing podcasts with Belichick and Michael Lombardi. But I don't think I know what you said about his credentials, like I guess his resume, but I don't know. There was a lot of sizzle, but not so much steak, as it turns out, with Patricia. The guy sticks a pencil in his ear and thinks he's Belichick, and then pretty much everywhere he's been hasn't gone well. I mean, he was the DC, I believe he was the DC when they lost to the Eagles, right? Let's see here. But anyway,
17.
Yeah. Then he went to the Lions, ironically enough, and then look at them after he's gone. So, anyway, yeah, I'm not viewing that as an upgrade by any means. We'll see how he does with a bunch of.
I don't think it's an upgrade either. I do think with him coming in as a fresh canvas, though, it makes it slightly harder. I think there are a couple of tweaks that he can throw in there, some curveballs he can throw at Sarkisian, because Sarkisian has not played against him. And with the new personnel.
Very true. Maybe he'll shove it in my face.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, this one's tough, but I don't know why. All summer I've been on Texas. I think I like Sark, and I like Kwiatkowski, and that's this defense. I don't know. I know everywhere you listen, it's Texas. Their main weakness, obviously, their O-line. They got a little more mobility now with Arch. Give a whole offseason of Sark. I mean, I think we love Sark. We love his play calling ability. Aside from the toss in their last game against Ohio State.
That is true.
For that toss, then I could confidently say I think he's the best play caller, but that just such a bad taste.
Didn't work.
And look, I know, I mean, Ohio State has talent everywhere. There's no doubt. Texas does too. Both teams just have talent everywhere. I guess Sands just got to, I mean, I say prove it to me, but he's not worried about me. Just for my sake, just go out and prove it to me. So I'll take Sark and getting the revenge here. I mean, we could break down this game a lot, but
we could.
I'm just excited for it. I mean, there's so many guys.
It'll be a pleasure to watch, Dan, and that's a great wedding gift. Whoever gave you all the money to buy those.
No, we've gone like that's. I think I paid double to go to the game, at the Notre Dame game a few years ago.
Really? Yeah, those were 7.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I just we can't go a full preview without mentioning. Just send the names. Caleb Downs is still there.
Yep.
Texas, they still have Hill and Edwards. I mean, there's studs all over the field here.
What do you value more? The two of the top, the top player on offense and defense.
The two best players in college football on one team.
On one team, or 5 of the top 10 on the other.
Yeah.
Well, I think 3 of the top 10 play for a different team we're going to get to.
Clem.
Yes. Woods, Parker, and Clubb.
Yes.
I think Texas has, maybe like 5 of the top.
Parker was committed to
5 of the top 20, 25 players, and Ohio State has the first and second. So, there's going to be studs all over the field.
It's going to be great. What about this 3:30 game?
Speaking of 5 of the top 25 players, Bama has those too.
Yeah, exactly.
And 4 of them are on defense.
That defense that he's not worried about, that the quarterback's not worried about.
Always what you want to say.
Castellanos not worried about that defense.
I did hear today that he pronounces it non-Spanish.
Castellanos.
He's one of the Castellanos folk.
I heard from him that he had walked it back a little bit, what he had said before about Bama, and then he doubled down again this past week, I think.
He did.
Completely unpredictable.
He had said something really funny again this week in the press conference, in the pressers, I think. What did he? You guys go ahead with what you were going to say. I need to see this.
So I I want for Florida State's sake them to have some fire here and keep this game close. Maybe they will. I could also see it being like 28-0 also.
Yeah, I don't like how much he's been talking, and I think that defense is going to take it personally. I see a 38-3 game here coming up, 38-10 game.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't see it quite like that. I'm taking Bama to cover.
Yeah.
But I do think it's, I don't want to say closer than the score ends up being, but you could see Florida State covering start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But I don't
got
think
like
they're
28.
threatening to win by any means.
Got like 28-17 Alabama. But you guys, as we covered last week, far more into this Bama team than I am.
That's true.
That is true.
You've got them covering them, or
Florida State, yeah.
The Knowles cover.
Yeah.
I probably would like Florida State more.
It feels too low, to be honest.
If Castellanos didn't run his mouth.
Now it's at Florida State. Yeah.
Oh, he's wait. So that the June 23rd, he said that I don't see them stopping me. Nick Saban's not and then I got to find the ones that were recent. I think they were like this week or something like that. Because I think at media day he walked it back a little bit.
Well, while you do search for that, I do want to say, because I did mention about saying, I have to mention with Ty Simpson, like, you need to prove it to me too. But I think this is a little different because I'm so into what Ohio State has too. But Texas is equally that. Florida State is not equal to the rest of Bama.
No.
So I think it's going to be a little easier on Simpson to ease into things and prove it while relying on his defense. The shortcomings to an extent of Florida State, at least from last year. We'll see if they pick it up.
Yeah.
Just everything that Bama has around them in this talent advantage.
I found the comment last week. Castellanos said after the practice that Florida State's defense is the hardest I'll see all year.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
The defense I see in practice will be the hardest I see all year. He's confident in his team. He loves his team.
You have to give him that. There's other ways to say that, but that's one way of saying it. Yes.
I don't think it's good. I think they're going to lose 38-10 because of that. With like two of those touchdowns coming from the defense, there's going to be and a sack fumble.
Yeah, you remember what he said in the lead up to the 2023 game against Pitt when he went 13 for 25 for 171, a touchdown and 2 interceptions. Look what happened there.
What do you say there?
No, nothing. I'm just joking.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just didn't have a very good game against the 3-9 Pitt team. That was Pitt's third and final win of the season.
Wasn't it? It was back in June when he originally ran his mouth. He said something about how he starts hot.
Oh, he said he
went back to week 1 last year and he was like, 13 of 25 for like $141.
He was also talking shit about Florida State after he beat Florida State. They were interviewing him. He was like, "Oh, I got to get back to go to class." Unlike the players at Florida State. They said, "How are you going to celebrate this win or something?" He was like, "Oh, I got to go to class tomorrow." Unlike the players that play for Florida State.
Oh, and
the reason why it should be a higher line than 13.5.
One final note, just to get the pulse of Knoll Nation. FSU Michael today said at 3:00 today, he goes, "I think I'm already ready for this season to be over, to be honest."
That's how I felt.
He didn't provide much context, but take that for what you
That's good.
whatever you want.
That's how I felt. My brother sent me a clip of Reese Davis picking Pitt to be his.
Oh, I got that notification today as well. Yes.
Oh my gosh. The solid verbal one was enough.
I liked the Desmond one a couple years ago. That one was good.
That was good. You know,
oh yeah, 2022. Yeah, he believed.
Yeah.
He picked something different. It's fine.
He does. He goes out on a limb at least.
It's fine. I like it. It's different.
Yeah. This game is the one that I'm actually most excited about this weekend. The Battle of the Death Valleys.
I think this is probably, this and Baylor for me.
Yeah.
So Baylor.
I got a lot riding on these teams.
Something's got to give here. BK can't keep losing these openers, can he?
I can tell you what's going to give. Well,
What's
what's
that?
not going to give.
Oh, what's not going to give?
Talk up our L to BK's week 1.
Yep.
So this is simple for me. I picked Clemson to win it all. I think they come out firing. I know the struggles last year. I know that blah they were at the Louisville game, and they came on hot towards the end. But I think Clemson has too much coming back. I've said all this about Clemson. And the thing for me here is, what's LSU been really bad at the last 5 years, and also last year? Defense, winning opening games, defense, and their run game. They have a brand new O-line. Their only returner from the O-line was like a bottom 10 in the Power 4 at his position last year. Everyone else is new. So they're not going to run the ball, which is Clemson's, I guess, weak point. Clemson has probably the best D-line in the country.
Oh, yeah.
They have Clubb, Wesco, Williams, Moore, slinging the rock. Running back's question, sure. But it's the LSU defense.
They have a 5-star starting back there, right? The freshman?
Gideon Davidson, yeah.
They gave him number 9. They gave him the number 9 to wear.
And it's in Klemp. Give me Klemp covering.
Yep. Yeah, pretty straightforward for me. Not hopping on the Nuss bus.
I think Nuss could get some. I mean, if you look at his numbers under pressure, he's still fine. He's going to be under pressure, that's for sure. And he has some great receivers with 2 Andersons out there. But not enough, especially on defense.
I have Clemson going 15-1, or not 15-1, going to the 3 seed and 12-1 in the regular season. But I had them losing that first game of the year. So I will take LSU here. Like I said, something's got to give. I do think Nuss is the real deal. I do think he will be the first quarterback off the board this year because Arch will be back. And I think he's gonna have a hell of a year. So I will go with him and that LSU team. I think Baker's done a great job getting that defense to make strides last year. I think they'll take another stride here this year. I think it'll be a fantastic game. I'll go like a 3-point win for LSU.
Okay.
Well, Can loves Brian Kelly.
Oh, yeah. Dan, you went Clemp?
I went Clemp, yep.
For ACC Pride.
I guess so. I had him, what, 3rd? No, 4th. This could be one of their losses. They're not going to be 4th if they go 13-0.
They got to go to Louisville and Scar. We'll see. Host Duke.
Duke,
yeah, anywhere. All right, moving on. I tipped my hand on this. I think both the last 2 pods, Utah, UCLA, just stop with Deshaun Foster. Utah goes in there with Dampier and Arbuckle and that offensive line, Wayshawn Parker, and just runs for 351 yards against UCLA and covers.
Yeah, I think the Nico fuse will be a little bit delayed. I'll go Tar.
I'm going Tar here as well, and I may throw a couple shekels there. I saw UCLA's like top 3 receivers that have eligibility and are injured or something like that, and are questionable about going in. They're going through a heat wave out there in LA, 90 degrees. I don't know how many people are going to be at this game. So
not like they was
anyway. Well, even less than they usually are because it's 90 degrees out there is what I'm saying. It's like it's not going to be 13,000 people. It might be 6.
Oh, I forgot we're going to project. I was at least it's going to be what's going to be local? The kick.
Oh, 11 p.m. That's true. It's going to be 8.
So it'll be 8. That's what I was just joking. Remember that there would. I think they opened up against Hawaii one year at home, where they played an early season game, and the way the sun or the shadow was on the stadium, it was like everybody was in and under the shadow, and like 40% of the stadium that was in the sun was empty. It was hilarious.
Smart.
They are smart kids.
Yeah, Tar. Yeah.
Everybody's on Tar.
All right, Vatek versus Scar. Scar lane 8 here.
That's too many. That crossed is a key number.
This game's neutral, right?
Is it in the BOFA?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
No, Atlanta, not BOFA.
Oh, this game. Yeah, this is the game before. This is the afternoon game on Sunday. Yeah.
Pride needs it. I think he'll. I don't know if I'm taking him outright. I'm not there yet, but I've said before I don't think the South Carolina team's anything to write home about. Desperate Pride. He's been getting his team ready for this all year. I think he's gonna come in. They're gonna fight valiantly. I think it's a 3-point loss here though for the Hokies.
I'm on board with that.
ACC Pride, more ACC Pride.
That's right. Yeah. And, well, this is where not liking, nearly despising Scar.
Let's make it a clean sweep. Yeah. I don't know. I think Scar wins, but it's 20 points. Oh, jeez. Monday night.
Here it is.
Game day. Game day is coming to Chapel Hill.
I saw today Dan Woken, as we call him,
Woken,
has Carolina going 11-2 this year.
Oh my gosh.
So he's still out there for his clicks as we preview Carolina getting 3 at home against TCU. If anybody tells you what they know Carolina's going to be this year, they are absolutely lying to you.
That's wild that he's got 11-2. I you should have told me that at the beginning of the podcast.
That is hilarious.
Wow.
I have no clue what Carolina's
going to do. How are they only getting 3 here? TCU's got a good quarterback too with Hoover.
Agreed. Dykes and Hoover and McCaffrey.
There's something fishy about that. Then this is a little fishy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the Belichick. It's the Belichick stuff.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm diving feet first into it. Give me the Frogs, and I'm not even going to think twice about it.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I am as well.
I just don't. I don't know what this. I mean, I don't mind Gio Lopez, but even at South Alabama, he wasn't great last year.
He was not.
This is way too much. Way too much uncertainty.
I agree. Dan, are you also on it?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I get. Remember, TCU is my Big 12 champion.
That's true. I didn't know, but that's Big 12 though. This is not a conference game. They can win it without winning this one.
True.
I would say along the same lines as your belief in oh, never mind. That was something else. Never mind. I take it back.
All right, Holy Tri games. First one.
I think we could skip the first 2, right?
Yeah, Duquesne will cover whatever the line is. If you've been listening long enough, I'd never pick Pitt to cover these big numbers because actually I feel like they do more now than they did for a period of time. But
you got that offensive that coordinator's pretty good though, and you got Reed back there, and you can put up some points.
I heard Reese Davis.
Yeah. All right. What are you doing for the battle for the city, AY?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to bundle these your 2 games together because I don't want to go one pick a dog, pick a favorite, and miss them both, or just try and go both. I'm trying to figure out just how to play this.
Well, you know Franklin's covering against Nevada.
I have no cap for these games. Well, actually, I do. The next game, my cap is the Ferris State point.
Yeah.
So therefore, skip ahead. I am taking Penn State to cover. And in this first one, I'm going to split them. I'll take the Dukes as well. 42-7. I based that off of nothing.
I'm taking Pitt 63-3.
Let's
The
do it.
3 All-Americans leading the way.
That's right.
I'm also going Penn State to cover here.
Oh yeah, Jimmy wants to show off. There's no doubt
Jimmy's
about that.
trying to get to 35 as soon as possible before the end of the first half, and to pull all his starters, and then all the backups are going to be in there, and he's just gonna they're just gonna keep running it up.
Yeah, there's zero doubt in my mind.
The backups are trying to score. Dan, you are also thinking Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, Sunday night, Notre Dame,
I
Miami.
thought about this one all day.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth on this. Digging in, honestly, I've been trying to like lay a little low this week, trying just to let the game come to me. But I guess my points will be here. When Miami has the ball, looking at the numbers, the metrics, Carson Beck under pressure is not good. Notre Dame, I believe under Chris Ash, will continue the golden plan of staying very aggressive.
Is that a patent trademarked, the golden plan? Is that the Notre Dame defensive playbook?
I just made that up. Under Al Golden, they were very aggressive. I look last year; they were second in man-to-man coverage rates.
Yep.
This blows my mind every time I hear that because they always say, "Who was first in man-to-man last year?" Do you guys know the answer?
Nope.
I know Purdue.
Purdue.
Purdue. Ryan Walters.
The one team that probably shouldn't be amazing. They had Thieneman back there playing 30 yards off the line of scrimmage, playing center field. That guy.
They're talking about that guy being a stats whore, just a stat pattern back there.
He's so good, but he missed so many tackles against Notre Dame because he was starting from 35 yards behind the line of scrimmage. More guys running 25 yards to meet Jeremiah Love in the open field. Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Very good.
He's not a lot of tackling.
He's so good, but he was just in a bad spot. Anyways, I believe Notre Dame is going to rush 5 on pretty much every play and leave their corners and man. Leave Schuler back there in center field or Stroman, whoever it's going to be, depending on the matchups. Miami lost all their pass catchers. I know they're super high in this freshman that's come in. I forget his name, and that's probably going to come back and bite me on Sunday night, me forgetting his name. But they're super high on this freshman. Anyways, look, when Beck was throwing to McConkey and Bowers, he was awesome. When he was throwing to Dylan Bell and Delp and Lucky and those guys last year, he wasn't.
Half those guys weren't real receivers.
Yeah, he was under pressure. I mean, Miami could have some studs at receiver, but they're bringing in all new guys, and they're all young. Beck hasn't been hit since he got crushed against Texas, and he missed all spring camp. Just came back in the fall. Where's the chemistry there? I don't know. But it's Beck. He's experienced. He was projected number 1 last year. He's a good quarterback. So that's going to be fun to see. Can the run game for Miami get going? That's the key to this game. Notre Dame stopping the run, stopping Fletcher. Miami's line's pretty solid. And forcing Beck to throw the ball in man-to-man coverage, which he struggles against, and under pressure. On the other side of the ball, Miami's secondary, complete overhaul. All these new transfers in. Ruben Bain on the D line is awesome.
Yes.
You're on there. Notre Dame's O line, pretty good. Obviously, no Jagersaw hurts, but Gerby Lambert stepping in there, so that's good. Knapp and Strouth, Craig, Lambert, and Emil Wagner. So you got to feel good at the line. And Jeremiah Love's back there. Jerian Price. Receiving unit improved. Will Pauling voted captain. Transfer from Wisconsin. Everyone's a big fan of him. Could be a good safety valve. Him and Eli Raridan. Fields on the outside. So can CJ Carr take advantage of this weak secondary? And
projected weak secondary.
Yeah, correct. Because it's week 1. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how good they're going to be. Will the communication be there in the back end with a hostile crowd? It could be noisy. 3rd and 7. Can they get their keys right? Corey Heatherman taking over. Very highly regarded DC out of Minnesota. So this game comes to me, Notre Dame, if they can stop the run, get pressure on Beck, great. Very good. On the other side of the ball, can Miami make CJ Carr whiz down his leg? If they can take away the run, stack the box, and force Carr to sling it. Carr's going to take chances. That's what he does. All through camp, the knock on him was the Notre Dame offense was shooting itself in the foot with turnovers and just procedure penalties. I don't know what was going on there. That's not great. So I think, as a side prediction, an alternative, if you will, a Sunday alternative.
Sunday alternative, yeah.
Both quarterbacks throw a pick.
Mm.
I think both quarterbacks throw a pick in the first half too.
Mm.
Do they do those on college games?
I don't think so, but I think they both throw a pick in the first half. Which one's going to be more detrimental? We will see. You can put 7 points on the board right now for Notre Dame because Jeremiah Love will score. And you can put a score on the board on Miami because of a Carr turnover. But will it be a field goal or a touchdown? So it's either 7-3 or 7-7 right now. Carr making his first career start on the road. Top 10 team. Hostile environment, perhaps. I guess Miami shows up for Notre Dame games.
It's true, especially when they're down there in South Florida.
They don't show up for. They're not going to show up for Cal, but they'll be there for Notre Dame. And I have Notre Dame going 10-2 this year. I don't know where the loss is going to be either. And the spread's 2.5. Which you think, oh, better team, take the field. Win by a field goal, you cover. It's a trap. I'm taking the 2.5.
Admiral Akbar.
I'm taking the 2.5. I think that's all we pick here. I don't think we picked the winner, so I'll take the 2.5. I thought
it was 3.5. Shit.
I know.
It's been 2.5 since January 21st, day after Notre Dame lost to Ohio State.
I just had it written down wrong.
That's crazy. This spread has not moved. I'm taking Miami, and feet to the fire. If this game was October 6th or 5th, whatever, I think Notre Dame wins. Week 1, it's a tough ask for CJ Carr. I think he whizzes down his leg.
I'm with you there. I think hostile environment. Miami fans are. It's not make it or break it year for Mario, but they paid back $4 million or whatnot. They're expecting big things. They pissed away a generational offense last year. I think they've been paying up and getting great recruiting classes. It shouldn't matter if they don't have the returning production the receiver or whatnot. You've got plenty of athletes down there in South Florida. I think you'll see a couple of them step up this year. I believe in that offensive coordinator, and I think they'll be pretty good this year. Miami. I think they're going to lose a couple of inexplicable games, but I do think they'll get up and beat a quality opponent like Notre Dame here at home.
Well, I have Irish HP written down, so I guess you guys will win by 1 or 2. I thought it was 3.5 though. I was looking at the wrong thing.
I think if you I think if you give me truth serum, I do think Notre Dame wins this game. Somehow. I just think Freeman has the culture and just I think it's the culture. I want to believe in it.
He's a culture guy.
It's a tough spot week 1 with this quarterback. Everything else I feel so good about.
Yeah, I'm still seeing ghosts from the Party Barn game.
20 again, another 2017.
Exactly.
The turnover chain.
This means so right now Notre Dame Texas A&M is a 7.5 point line, which means that's going to come down.
He's ready for the buyback.
If Notre Dame loses this game, I think they'll be A&M. Yeah, if they win this game, I think they'll lose to A&M. Just get out 1-1. Go from there. I don't know. I've been back and forth on this a lot. We'll see. Oh, you guys are already. Wait. Run the locks. Ken, are you on TCU?
No, you are.
I'm not on TCU.
Oh, you took Carolina?
No, you put in the locks.
Oh yeah, because of the way you said it, I thought you were going to lock him up too.
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, it was the way you emphatic.
He was emphatic about it. I thought he said he's locking it up.
That's what I thought was. I
heard
thought the
that
same
too.
thing.
Oh, I apologize for that. I feel emphatic about something else we picked too.
All right.
So we're on the
spoiler
locks.
alert, AY's lock is not TCU.
We're on the locks of the week.
Strike the record.
Strike the record. Dan already alluded to his Georgia Tech -4.5.
What could go wrong?
Mine, you can put that. Can went against us, Dan. This is easy. I'm going Clemp.
Ooh,
Not without
wow.
This is
making a statement, backing up the season prediction.
This is easy. I think Clemp should win by more than they will.
Wow. And I'm looking back. Yeah, Can does he's got LSU in his 8th slot for the playoffs. So
it's true.
He's,
All right. Dan got Georgia Tech -4.5.
You're going head-to-head week 1 locks?
No. No, I will not do that.
Got to go state.
Oh, that's a lot of points.
I know he's going. I can make it. I'm going to write it down.
Okay.
I don't have a pen. Never mind. I'm going to write it down in my head.
Let me see. You're going with.
Actually, I found a pen. Hold on. Write this on my mail that I haven't opened in 2 weeks. Oh, I wrote down the wrong team. I know what it is.
Oh, actually, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do. He said one team's gonna win 38-10.
Oh, I was gonna go them. I'm going Tar here -6.
Whoa, that's not what I wrote down. Here's what I wrote down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm going Tar -6 though. I do love that.
When I finally open that mail in 2 weeks, I'm like, why the heck did I write Bama down? Do you like how I covered up my mailing address?
Yeah.
For our hate mail?
Dox yourself there.
Almost.
Just in case.
Just to help me sleep better tonight, Dan, you said Miami was an HP game?
Yeah, I thought they were 3.5 point favorites Notre Dame. I was going to pick Notre Dame by a field goal.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. So I'll just go with it.
I think for the record, I think I'm HP in that game too.
All right.
I think Carr whizzes.
But for a real treat for a nice tight game.
Ideally, like I said last year with the Penn State Notre Dame game, ideally it's an HP, but Miami scores a touchdown with 2 seconds left. that would be the ideal game.
Yeah, they cut it from 9 to 2.
Yep, to be right and to not really at least sweat the ending. We'll see. I'm fired up.
Yeah.
That first pick's gonna piss me off. We'll see. What
I do want to see it while we're wrapping here. I am going to check that to see if they have it. Maybe they might have it for the bigger games of that interception prop.
So while you look at that, we will have 2 boots on grounds.
True.
Yes.
One for a proper game, one for a weekend hangout.
Which
That'd
one
be
are you
good.
going?
What?
Proper game weekend hangout.
The proper game is Texas Ohio State. The weekend hangout is the Nevada Penn State game.
Oh,
'Cause that's
okay.
that's not going to be a game.
I was just making sure which one was which.
I have a 10:30 tea time on Sunday,
Mm.
and then it's with Rants, so that means we're starting.
Oh God, yeah.
We're
So
starting.
you
at
might not see the end.
We're starting at 10:30, and then we will carry it. So we have a 9-hour pregame heading into the night game. So
Very good.
I'm going to be a few sheets to the wind on Sunday night.
With all day Monday to recover before Belichick college debut.
Can't wait.
There you have it. Week 1 preview in the books. Feels good.
All right.
And just for the record, Wyoming is at Akron on Thursday.
We didn't pick them.
We didn't pick it because Can hates Wyoming.
Can's always hate it. I don't know why we're picking this game. We've
Um,
been doing it for the last 3.5 years. That's why we pick every Wyoming game for the last 3.5
It's
years.
true. It's true. It's
he
true.
has just things to monitor, as Can mentioned. The Missouri first half, second half quarterback situation.
Oh God, yeah. You
Watch
can't
out for
love
that.
that. You love that
Uh,
news and notes.
Watch out, Minnesota. 17.5 is a lot against Buffalo. Fickle needs the win, obviously.
Odom is laying 18.5 against Ball State with his 63 new players.
That's
Ooh.
true. Buyer beware there. Ball State is really bad, but who knows? Tulane, that's on a 4.5 against Northwestern. I like Tulane there.
Should I make the trip down to InfoCision Stadium for the Okron Wyo game? I would assume that Wyo was hosting, but they are not.
No. Bob Morris is at West Virginia. Rich Rod's back. Indiana's going to put up 69 against Old Dominion. Georgia gets the corpse that's left of Marshall. Oh, geez. Bucknell,
forgot about that
Ashworth.
too, yeah.
Montana State's top 5 FCS team going to Oregon, catching 29.5. Not bad there. Mateer gets Illinois State. JMU gets Weber. UTSA can score. They get 24.5 against A&M. Underwood gets New Mexico. That could be ugly.
Undies.
And Cal, Oregon State, the old Pac-12 nostalgia. 10:30 kick, Oregon State lane 2. There you go.
There you go.
All right, you guys got anything else?
No.
No, I'm good.
Enjoy the games, obviously.
Yes.
Enjoy the games. You two enjoy your games.
Enjoy the brisk
Yeah,
weather.
should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll see you
nice.
back.
I'll go pit long sleeve underneath because I can't stand when people wear that outwardly at a game. That
I was gonna say, what do people say to that? You're at the wrong game.
I know. I've never understood. Nothing will ever top, not to go on a rant here, nothing will ever top the West Virginia fans that came to a Pitt, New Mexico game, cheered against Pitt as West Virginia was playing a game against Marshall or whatever in Morgantown.
They took a wrong exit on the highway.
It could be.
Well, close to that
But
is
yeah, I'll go Pitt long sleeve underneath my. I have a red Nike shirt. Does not say Ohio State. I will be Rob Lowe, but mostly Rob Lowe.
Cam, we saw those Ohio State fans at our hotel for the Orange Bowl.
Yeah,
They admitted they booked the wrong game.
that's true. They just decided to stay.
Credit to them. They still went to the game.
Miami that time of year is way more enjoyable than Dallas.
That's hilarious. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
they were decked out in scarlet.
I think Miami all throughout the year is more enjoyable than Dallas because in the summer Dallas is way too hot.
It's true.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know when Miami wouldn't be as nice as enjoyable weather-wise, at least, than Dallas.
Okay, week 1 in the books. Week 2, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, we're all 1-0.
Hopefully,
I think we're all 2-0.
well, one of us have one of these though. That's the question.
We're already 2-0. Let's just get that third one. For me,
You
AY.
think? That's what you think.
People State capital, the Red State, the Commonwealth, the Pennsylvania. To my west, Dieberg,
Good night, all.
and to my east, Ken.
Good night, all.
Thank you for listening. We will see you next week. Have a good one.